Yo, what is up, guys? Savage Boy 23 back with another video. Today I'm going to give you guys my NBA recap and my NBA day-to-day predictions. If you guys can, please like, subscribe, comment down below, and tell me, guys, what your guys' favorite team is, and tell me what team do you think will bring the NBA championship home. Alright, and please, guys, watch more of my videos, please, and thank you. That being said, let's get into the video. Where do I start? Well, I do know where to start. I just don't know to start to which one. I have a lot to talk about, and I can't wait to get into it. But I'm going to get into it right now, starting with none other than the New York Knicks. Jalen Brunson, DiVincenzo, Josh Hart, Hartenstein, and all of the New York Knicks players and all of the New York Knicks fan base. Let's get up. Let's get excited, because the reason why I say that, we have a chance, or well, they have a chance to close it out in Indiana. Now, you guys remember, if we can go back down to memory lane, you remember when I said there was light under the tunnel when the Knicks were, or when the Pacers were blowing out the Knicks by 43 to 39 to 30, whatever you want to say, the whole shebang. The Knicks had a chance. Not only they beat them by 30. And I know what Pacers fans are gonna say. You didn't beat us by 43 points like what we did to you in Indiana. That's just a number. Nobody cares. Everybody cares about is the W. And you know who stepped up last night? This man was on fire. I didn't realize it until the announcer said it. Jalen Brunson, he's him. He's that guy. I don't care what anybody says. If anybody wants to ask, who's been the guy the whole time and nobody realized it? Well, I'm here to tell you, and I'm here to tell you now. Jalen Brunson's been that guy. He's always been that guy, and no one can tell him that he will never be that guy. Okay? Jalen Brunson, keep doing what you're doing, man. You're an amazing player. I can't express how much I love watching you on the New York Knicks. I loved watching you in Dallas, playing with Luka, but I love you in New York. This is what the crowd wants in New York. Now, this man went out there. Let me tell you what he did. This guy went out there and did everything he can. Shout out to you again, Jalen Brunson. 44 points, 4 rebounds, and 7 assists. I didn't realize it until it actually happened. So, to sit here and say that Jalen Brunson did what he had to do, and everybody can say, "Oh, it was a team effort. It was a team effort." Yeah, it was a team effort. Don't get me wrong, it was. It was a team effort. But it was all Jalen Brunson in this one. It was all Jalen Brunson. I don't care what anybody says. Jalen Brunson's that guy. Jalen Brunson will be that guy. And if people are curious, who's the next face of the NBA? Jalen Brunson is so young, and I would be surprised if people say Jalen Brunson is the face of the NBA. Honestly, that's a lot that's a lot on his shoulder. If I was him, I think I would hold on to that for a little bit, because this man went from Dallas to not be a star to be a New York Knicks to be a star. You know, like, this man was so down bad in Dallas that the Dallas Mavericks didn't have faith in him because they had faith in Luka. Now, don't get me wrong, I love watching Luka. I always rave about Luka. Luka's a great player. But if you're asking me in this instance right now, if it was Dallas or Knicks in the NBA Finals, who would you take? Well, I'm here to tell you guys this, that's not going to happen. Most likely, we're going to have the Celtics and the Denver Nuggets, because it looks like nobody can beat the Denver Nuggets. I'll talk about it here more in a little bit. But if the New York Knicks can do the impossible, I don't care what anybody says. They could say, oh, Denver Nuggets have lost before. It's not like they've never lost before. But it's different for them in the playoffs. If they lose in the playoffs, everybody can, breathe. So nobody can focus on Nikola Jokic. You can guard Luka. You can guard Jalen Brunson. You can guard Josh Hart. You can guard those players, You can't guard Nikola Jokic, man. That man is a way different player. He's a great player, don't get me wrong, but I'm just being honest. The NBA would be so happy if Nikola Jokic is not in the playoffs. I love having him in there, don't get me wrong. But I'd rather have Hartenstein or Nikola Jokic. But if you're talking about wins, Nikola Jokic. If you're talking about that energy, Hartenstein. We'll talk about that here in a little bit. But yeah, I just want to say congratulations to Jalen Brunson, man. 44 points, 4 rebounds, and 7 assists. Shout out to you, man. Yeah, man, keep doing what you're doing. You keep inspiring the New York Knicks to keep getting these wins. And I want to say this loud and clear to every NBA fan and Pacers fans and Knicks fans and whatever fan out there. This is most importantly to Pacers fans. Pacers fans, I have something to tell you. And I will get to it in a little bit about what happened to DiVincenzo and Miles Turner. Where were you in New York? You were talking all that smack in Indiana, saying, I'm that guy, I'm that team, we're going to a game 7. No one can tell us we're not going. I have some people to tell you that you won't go to the playoffs. I have some people that tell you won't advance. How about starting out with Jalen Brunson? Second guy, Josh Hart. Third guy, DiVincenzo. Fourth guy, Hartenstein. 5 guy, Bruce McBride. I will get to him here in a little bit. Just all around, the New York Knicks will tell you that you're not advancing. I was about to say Terrence Wack. Tyrese Halliburton. Tyrese Wack. Whatever you want to say. I cannot stress of how much I love seeing you out there struggle. And I'm saying this is a fan way. Not to you, not to the Pacers. It's just a fan in the NBA. I love watching you struggle out there on the court. I love watching you going out there bricking every shot like Russell Westbrook. And if people are telling me, how do you feel when he makes all these 3-pointers? It hurts me. It really does hurt me. It hurts me. He helps me when he misses and doesn't show up and show out. And then it's the opposite of him not showing up and showing out. So, But I'm happy what you're doing. Friday is going to be a very interesting game. It's going to be in Indiana, so I'm not going to sit here and tell you that the Pacers will win that game, or I won't sit here and tell you that the Knicks will not win that game. I'll just tell you that's going to be a big, heavy fight right there. Win or go home for the Pacers. Knicks, all I can tell you is go out there and shine like you've never shined before. Because let me tell you guys this from the perspective way, fan. If the New York Knicks bring a finals to Madison Square Garden, do you know how fun it would be? Do you know how crazy it would be in New York for these New York Knicks to bring a championship to New York? And I know there's going to be a lot of haters out there saying, you're not bringing the finals to New York. Most likely it's going back to Denver or Boston. Mainly, those are not true. But I gotta go on this way and say it is true, because nobody can guard Nikola Jokic. Nobody. Name me a player that can guard him. Nobody. The closest two players we have that can guard him, and they're not in the playoff. Joel Embiid and Anthony Davis. Simple as that. And if you guys are talking about which Anthony Davis, you're talking about the one this season or last season? I'm talking about the one this season, by the way. Yeah. Most likely, I think Denver's going to take it. My opinion. I could be wrong on that, so we'll see. But anyways, we'll talk about that here in a little bit. Bruce McBride. Bruce. Deuce, Bruce, whatever you want to say. I told you yesterday, right? I told you yesterday early in the morning, right? I said, Bruce McBride, I want to see the real player out of you. I want to see the player that everybody loves. I want to see the Bruce McBride that everybody gives hype around in New York when you walk on those streets in New York, right? And what did you do last night? You got buckets after buckets after buckets. I don't care what the haters are going to say. You did what you had to do. Now, from me, in my way, you're welcome. You're welcome, Bruce McBride, because I gave you that motivation to go out there and hoop, and you did it. Now, we've all seen what Bruce McBride can do, right? We all know what Bruce McBride can do. But every time I see this man on the court, or I see this man in person, or I see this man on TV, everybody says Bruce because he's a great player. He's a fan favorite in New York, was that everybody says, and he is. Don't get me wrong. Is he more fan favorite in New York than Jalen Brunson? I don't know. I'm gonna say Jalen Brunson's on top though. Bruce McBride, you did an amazing job last night. I really applaud you for that, because without me giving you that motivation, or give any New York Knicks motivation before this game starts, you guys would have not won this game. I am saying that loud and clear. I don't care what anybody says. These players, sometimes they need motivation in them to get these kind of wins. Now Pacers fans are going to probably ask me, can you give me motivation on the Pacers? Heck no. 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 You guys are good. You guys are good in the corner over there where you guys are. I don't care about you guys. The only reason why I be talking about Pacers that much is because of Tyrese Halliburton. If Tyrese Halliburton wasn't on that team, I want to be talking about Tyrese Halliburton. I want to be talking about Siakam. I want to be talking about Miles Turner. I want to be talking about any of them. You guys are good. I don't need to give you guys motivation. You guys are good. Man, this was a great game. Phenomenal game. I don't care if the Knicks won by 30. I don't care if they won by 1. They got the job done in New York. Now, the hard part is they got to go back to Indiana, finish the job in Indiana, and then they can relax and see who they're going to face. Boston or Cavs, but most likely they're going to face Boston. Jalen Brunson, again, you're the man in this game. Bruce McBride, you're the second man in this game. Josh Hart, you're the third man in this game. DiVincenzo, you're the fourth man in this game. Alright? I don't know how to say it. And speaking of DiVincenzo and Miles Turner, there was like a little scuffle. I'm not even going to sit here and talk about it. But I'm not going to sit here and say that it was DiVincenzo's fault. I'm not going to sit here and say that it was Miles Turner's fault. I will say, though, is I saw it. Apparently, I didn't see it fully. I just saw it over like a little highlight. So apparently, DiVincenzo was walking it up the court, if I'm correct. And then Miles Turner ran into him. And then when he ran into him, I don't know who started chirping first. I don't know if it was DiVincenzo or Miles Turner. But one of those players walked up to each other's faces, started almost throwing hands, and then Tyrese Halliburton walked in, and then the whole New York Knicks squad started walking in. And then when they walked away, DiVincenzo was still chirping at him. Now, I'm not going to sit here and, instigate that, but I'm not going to sit here and say that it was all DiVincenzo's fault or Miles Turner. But to me, in my perspective, I thought it was not hating on any other player or any other team out there. I do think that it was Miles Turner's fault. Because if you saw it, DiVincenzo was walking in, and then all of a sudden, Miles Turner just came in and pushed him. That's the way that I saw it. I didn't see it fully. I just saw it right there. Now, I could be wrong on that. You guys can tell me in the comments. But, yeah. The Knicks did good. But I just wish that altercation didn't happen. Like, we just got to have a good game. Now, Pacers fans, good luck. You guys are going home to sit on your sofa. I have no words to say it. All I can say is New York Knicks fans, Stephen A. Smith, and New York Knicks players, congratulations. Now you guys got to wait until Friday to play these Pacers again. And hopefully Indiana is the last stop for you guys to play. Hopefully you can just come back to New York, relax, and see who you got to face next. That's all I got to say. Congratulations to the New York Knicks. Congratulations to all the players out there. And again, you will not get this one without me. You're welcome. So, yeah, other than that, man, this game was great. It was fun. Can't wait until Friday. Now let's move on. What happened in this game? What happened in this game? You know, people were telling me that Timberwolves got this. And then other people are telling me on the other side where Nuggets got this. It's not like the Nuggets ever been down 2-0 before. It's not like they ever been down 3-0 before. 2-0, 3-0, whatever the case may be. And you know who stepped up in this game? You know who stepped up? Nikola Jokic. This great player that I've said before. Nobody can guard him. And when I saw Nikola Jokic getting guard up or getting defense by Rudy Gobert, and then Rudy Gobert fouled him and it was an and one for Nikola Jokic, I was like, yeah, it's game over. It's not going to happen. As soon as he made that, I was like, yep, GG's, it's over. At one point, it was like a blowout game. Almost a blowout game. Shout out to you, Nikola Jokic, man. You're doing the best you can. It looks like you don't need any teammates. I think you can go against a whole squad on the team. I'm being honest. I think you really can. But you can't win a game without your teammates. Because the reason why I say that is because, like, Nikola Jokic is so good. Like, if he go against the Lakers squad, just the Lakers squad by himself, I think he can win. I honestly think that. That's how good he is. I don't care if he's going against a Timberwolves squad. I don't care if he's going against a Spurs squad. Whatever team you give him, he's one man to beat by himself. He doesn't need Jamal Murray. He doesn't need Nikola Jokic. He doesn't need Aaron Gordon. He doesn't need any of them. He can do it himself because he's that guy. He's that talented on this game. And I don't think there's going to be nobody better than him. Going to be 100% honest. Out of my time watching the NBA and my time of, rooting for these teams and these players, I just can tell when Nikola Jokic can be, at his best, And I think and it scares me, not scares me, but it scares other players, other fan bases out there. And I'm here to tell you guys the truth. He's going to get better than he is now. He's going to get more MVPs. He's going to get more championships. He's going to get better players around him. He's just going to get better. He's just going to get better. And I'm here to tell everybody this now. Just face the facts. You can't stop one great player. You got to stop a whole team of them. And if he can bring Jamal Murray and Aaron Gordon with him and Josh Porter, now good luck. Find another team that can stop him. You want to give him to the Lakers? Good luck. You're not stopping him against the Lakers. You want to give him the Timberwolves? Can't stop him against the Timberwolves. The Celtics? He cannot definitely get stopped by the Celtics. The Spurs? Oh, he will definitely mop that team. But I want to say this loud and clear. The Timberwolves lost a player. He did not play last night. Minnesota Timberwolves player. Man, I just forgot his name. I had his name literally on the top of my brain. Anyways, he was out, did not play. I forgot what the injury was, but yeah. Mike Conley. That's who it is. Man, I forgot. I'm thinking about a lot of things in my brain right now. Mike Conley did not play last night. I don't know what injury it was. I don't know what the severe was. I didn't read it fully. I just saw it. You had Spider Mitchell miss that last game, and then you're going to have Mike Conley miss yesterday. Basically, I'm here to tell every fan base out there and each and every player out there, the reason why they don't want to go out there in the court is because they know they're not going to lose. They're just hurt. They're trying to face the facts. They say, oh, yeah, we're done. Once they're up 3-2, it's over. Might as well not play in this game. And Mike Conley knew that this was a huge game for him and his team. Can't sit here and tell you that this game was not as important it was for him. So, yeah. But yeah, no Mike Conley last night. But I will give you guys a shout out to none other than Nikola Jokic. I was going to say it earlier, but I just want to wait. Shout out to you, Nikola Jokic. Hopefully you get better than you are now. I can't wait to see how long that you'll be in the NBA. And I'm kind of curious of how long you're going to be on the Denver Nuggets. Shout out to you, man. Congratulations. 40 points, 7 rebounds, and 13 assists. Shout out to you. 2 players last night got 40 points. Jalen Brunson got 44 points. Nikola Jokic got 40 points. And I'm not going to sit here and make that up. Because what these players did last night for each of their team players and teams, I don't think any other team out there would just go out there and play that kind of, game. And I don't think Nikola Jokic meant to get 40 points. It was just a given night for him. Some nights he'll put up 6 points, sometimes he'll put 30 points, sometimes he'll put 25 points, and then some nights he'll put 40 points. That's just sometimes it's just a given to you each night. And again, I just can't hate Nikola Jokic because he's doing his best. There's nobody better than him in this NBA game. We thought Joel Embiid was that guy until he went down. We thought Anthony Davis was that guy until he went down. And now Nikola Jokic is just that next man up. So, yeah. But other than that, this game was great. I do think that the Nuggets will shut out the Minnesota Timberwolves at home, on the road in Minnesota, on Thursday. So we'll see what's gonna happen. I cannot wait. I'm still going for the Timberwolves. I still got the Timberwolves in 6, but it's not gonna happen. But most likely, if they win this one, it will go to Game 7. So, give or take, it's gonna be Timberwolves in 7. Most likely, I don't know if Mike Conley's going to play in that game. I don't know if, everyone's going to be 100%. But we'll see what's going to happen in that game and that day. Can't wait. Excited. So other than that, man, these games were great yesterday. Now we're going to move on to games we're playing today. If you guys can, please like, subscribe, comment down below, and tell me guys what you guys' favorite team is, and tell me what team you think will bring the NBA championship home. All right, we got 2 games. One team is about to close out their round 2 season, and then one team is looking like to go 3-2 in this series. All right, now what I heard earlier, and I don't know if it's 100%. Most likely, I think it is. I don't know if it's a joke or they're serious, but most likely, Jamal Murray. I was about to say Jamal Murray. Donovan Mitchell will not be playing in this game. Now, I'm not gonna sit here and say that it's 100%. I'm not gonna sit here and say it's not. I'm not joking. Donovan Mitchell, if he does not play in this game, he just knows that he's looking for another team while he's relaxing. Or maybe he's trying to play right now, but they won't let him. Basically, it's not up to them, it's up to him. So we'll see what's going to happen. We're going to know what's going to happen later today, in a few hours, actually. So far, what I've been hearing is no Spider Mitchell in this game. So, are we going to see the same Cleveland Cavaliers in the last game? Or are the Celtics going to come out here and just go up by like 35 points and just say it's a shutout? GG's. We're going to see what's going to happen. I will be watching this game. I don't care if Donovan Mitchell is playing or playing. He's playing not, or if he is playing. I don't care. Because most likely, if Donovan Mitchell is playing in this game, most likely they have a chance. 100%. Not 100% they have a chance to, go up 3 or go up 2-3, but most likely the Celtics are going to close it out today. And if he doesn't play, it's still going to be a nasty game. It's still going to be a boring game. No one's going to want to watch it. Most likely everyone's going to watch it. I'm just saying no one's going to watch the game if Spider Mitchell doesn't play. That's just my opinion. Because when everybody sees the stars on the floor, everybody wants to tune in. Sometimes when the stars don't play, sometimes I don't think it's a game. I'm going to be honest with you. But, yeah. I'm going to be watching this game. I can't wait to watch this game. Yeah. No Donovan Mitchell. I got the Celtics winning the series. I got the Celtics relaxing to see who they face next. But yeah, we'll see what's gonna happen. I don't know. We got if the Cavs want to win, Darius Garland's got to pull through it. Max Strus got to shoot a lot of threes left and right. Like, he does not need a miss. So yeah, we'll see if the Cavs can force it to a game 7. We'll see, but yeah. But we're gonna move on to the this game here. I can't stress of how much this game irritates me. I love watching it, but it just hurts me as a player, or fan watching it from the TV or from the stands. Watching Luka go out there in agony and pain, stressing for his team, and I feel like sometimes the teams don't even show up. Sometimes the team players don't show up. That's just my opinion. But yeah, Luka Doncic, Kyrie Irving, they're gonna do their thing. Main two players that I want to be, or the main players that I want to be watching is Derek Lively and Gafford, and all of the other players. Because there's no way the Mavericks are gonna get knocked out in the second round. Series is tied 2-2. When everybody thought the Mavs were going to take a 3-2 lead and then close it out in Oklahoma or Dallas. But we're going to see who takes it. Whoever wins this game here is going to win the series. I'm saying that loud and clear. Whoever wins this game right here is going to take the series. When the series is tied 2-2, you know who's going to take this series. You just know. It's game over. I'm being serious with you. When have you ever seen a team go from 1-1, 2-2, or 3-3? We've seen that before. Nobody's ever came back from a 3-0 deficit. And this is not what we're looking at now. So, we'll see what's going to happen. Luka is going to show up. Kyrie's going to show up. Hopefully Gafford, Washington, and all of these other players show up. So, yeah. But other than that, go out there and make this game fun. Don't make it a blowout. And don't get blown out, please. That's all I'm asking. Because everybody likes to get blown out in the first quarter. Sometimes the first half. Because if you get blown out, you cannot catch up. The game is over around there. Around that second or end of the second quarter. Into the third. Yeah. All I'm saying to these players is don't get blown out in the first half. So, but other than that, that's my NBA recap. That's my NBA thoughts. There's one thing that I need to tell you guys. I wanted to mention it, but I keep forgetting. This is the NBA. Now I hope this is not true. I hope this is like a joke. And it's not even April Fools. Apparently there's a trade going around. The Flippers, the Lakers. So this is gonna hurt the Lakers, and it's gonna hurt the Lakers, and it's gonna hurt the other players that's going to the Flippers. It's not gonna hurt the Flippers, to be honest. 100%, it's not. I don't care, and I hope this trade does not go through. Whoever is gonna, I know who's gonna do it, but I'm just saying, if this trade goes through, might be the worst trade I've ever seen in the NBA of NBA trades. So it's between these two teams, Los Angeles Flippers and the Los Angeles Flakers. So if people don't know what that means, it's against the Los Angeles Clippers, Los Angeles Lakers. Right? All right. So the Lakers will get rid of Rui Hachimura, Austin Reeves, D'Angelo Russell, and Jared Vanderbilt to the LA Clippers. And then the Lakers will get PG-13 and PJ Washington or PG something. PJ Tucker. My bad, PJ Tucker. Now, I do think that this is a horrible trade. I don't think this should go down in NBA history. Not only that, if you get rid of D'Angelo Russell, you get rid of Rui Hachimura, and you get rid of Jared Vanderbilt for the Lakers, you're not going to have energy, you're not going to have defense. The Lakers are going to be in the same thing they were when they had Russell Westbrook. I'm saying that loud and clear. I don't care what any Flaker fans say. This might be the worst trade we've ever seen. Lakers, if you do make this go through, you are literally the annoyingest team out there that will literally do anything. You guys are desperate. That's how desperate you are. You want to get rid of Jared Vanderbilt that hasn't played since his injury, right? Or since he got hurt, right? The last time we saw him on the court was against, I think, the Timberwolves, right? If I'm correct. I could be wrong about that Timberwolves game for him, though. But I'm just saying in general, if the Lakers get rid of him, because he's really good on defense. He's really good. Don't get me wrong. I applaud him for his good defense. If the Lakers get rid of him, just say Lakers are not winning the title in 2024. Say that. Just say that. All right? Now, if the Lakers get rid of Austin Reeves, good luck. Because Austin Reeves is a great player for the Lakers. I don't care what anybody says. Yeah, sure, he had some bad games here and there. He's young. Let him develop. How many players mess up when they come in the NBA? Not everybody's going to shoot like Michael Jordan when they come into the league. He has too much pressure. You know why he has pressure? It's because of the crybaby. If the crybaby stops giving people pressure, then I think everybody will be playing their own game. I honestly hope the crybaby does not return as a Laker next season. And I strongly agree. But yeah. And then Rui Hachimura. The Lakers want to get rid of Rui Hachimura. He went from Washington to LA, and then he's moving. He's going to be the little brother of the Lakers. Honestly, if Rui gets off of the team, then you're not going to have energy off the bench. Because this guy was a great player off the bench in the regular season. Not so much in the playoffs. Or play in. Well, play in, yes, he was. But the playoffs, I don't know about that. Here and there, a little bit. But I'm talking about in the regular season. If you guys get rid of him, good luck. Good luck. That's all I'm gonna say. Because you're not gonna have a great team off the bench than Rui Hachimura. Okay? Rui Hachimura, Lakers, thank you for what you're doing. And then I forgot one man, D'Angelo Russell. Now this man's been on the Lakers twice. Once as a superstar, young superstar, and then he left. Like they traded him. He went from Minnesota to the Brooklyn Nets. Around that team. And now Lakers are talking about moving on from him again. This one is really gonna like kind of, not hurt me, but like kind of disappointing news because D'Angelo Russell is a great player. He's a great Lakers player. He's not nowhere near like Kobe Bryant status yet, but he's a great player. And if the Lakers are gonna get rid of him, good luck. Because you're not gonna find another 3-pointer like him. This man will shoot threes left and right. He truly does have ice in his veins. That's what he truly has. And if you're talking about getting rid of D'Angelo Russell, you're desperate. You're really desperate. To get who? Ice Trae? I feel like Ice Trae is going to be so bad on the Lakers. And I hope he does not come to the Lakers. I strongly agree with that too. I have friends telling me, oh, we should go get Ice Trae. No. Absolutely not. That is no in my books. Because I feel like he'll do good in one game, next day in the bad game. That's what I think. And that's how everybody is. But when you see him go out there and miss how many shots he missed, you're going to know how bad Ice Trae is. But we'll see what they do. I hope they don't get rid of D'Angelo Russell, Jared Vanderbilt, and Rui Hachimura and Austin Reeves. I hope this is just fake. I hope it's just, hopefully it's just out there. People are saying that it's not. It's just a joke. I hope truly that it is a joke for people. Lakers, do not do this. And two last things. If you go get PJ Tucker, oh my God. I cannot stress you how much this dude I can't stress you how much this dude really thinks he is. He thinks he has a championship. He thinks he only has one. First off, he thinks he's Michael Jordan status. Don't get me wrong, you have good defense too. But do I think you're better than Jared Vanderbilt? No, absolutely not. I think Jared Vanderbilt is better than you. And you're old. Jared Vanderbilt's young. So he can get more developed out of defense. So, yeah. But, do not go get him. Do not go get these flippers. And last, do not, and I strongly agree with this, out of all of the stuff that I've been talking about in this, I strongly agree, do not, because I know you're the team out there that would do something stupid like this, and I strongly agree, do not go out there and go get PG-13. Do not get him. I don't want him to be in a purple and gold uniform. I don't want him to see that purple and gold uniform. I don't want him to touch the jersey. I don't want him to look at the jersey. He doesn't deserve that kind of respect for these Lakers. He wants to be a traitor to go to the Flippers? Go ahead. You might as well go. I don't care. But if you're going to a team, you're not going to the Lakers. You can go to Philadelphia. I'll be mad about that. But not as bad as you're going to the Lakers. Alright? So, we'll see what's going to happen. Again, everybody cross your fingers that this trade does not go through. Because I will really miss Rui Hachimura's, offense coming off the bench. Austin Reeves, saying that he's that guy. And D'Angelo Russell shooting threes that we really need. And he's got ice in his veins. And Jared Vanderbilt's defense. So, Lakers, you got a lot of pressure on your shoulder right now. And so far, if you do this trade, you're not really a good team. You're a traitor. You do anything anybody says. So, yeah, I'm just saying this from my perspective. If I was a Lakers owner, Lakers GM, whatever the case may be, I would not do this. I would not do that. I would strongly disagree. I know it's a business at the end of the day. I get it. But I think I can get way better players than two old washed players in the NBA. Would you rather give up young players to get developed in the NBA, and then your team is getting suffered older players back in the league on your team? Ask me that. Would you rather have young players or old players? Answer me that in the comments. If you're asking me, I'd rather have young players so they can develop. That's just my opinion. That's my thought. Because I don't want older players because they'll get hurt. But, yeah. But anyways, guys, that is my NBA recap, my NBA thoughts, and NBA news. If you guys can, please like, subscribe, comment down below, and tell me, you guys, what your guys' favorite team is, and tell me what team do you think will win these games today. If I know it's home. Please, again, guys, watch more of my videos. Please, and thank you. Till then, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.